Have you ever wondered how much YouTube pays per 1K views? Let me explain every detail in this video. Make sure you watch to the end. Hey all, make sure you subscribe. I know most persons wondered how much YouTube pays per 1K views. I was there. I wondered also how much YouTube pay per 1K views. I'm here to break this down so you all can understand how much YouTube really pays. Most of us started our YouTube channel because of the money. Like, who doesn't want to be doing something and get paid? Like, we also have passions of recording ourselves, seeing ourselves talk, seeing people come to watch us, but making money too is also part of the reason why we started YouTube. And I always wanted and wished for the day to come when I can just get this one viral video. I was always saying this: one viral video is just going to change my life. One viral video is just going to give me the monetization I want. I'm going to get in the money, buy what I want, go where I want to go, like change my gadgets, upgrade and all of that. But sometimes, even in the viral video, even in the whole lot of views you might get, you might not really get a large amount of money from that video. And I know that is also what most YouTubers on here say: just one viral video is going to change my life. But calm down, let me explain how this thing really works. The money YouTube is going to pay you depends on where you are filming from, where you are based. Probably Europe, US, Africa. And Africa here, I don't think we really make a lot. But if you're based in Europe, if you're based in the US, you're going to make a whole lot of more money than someone that is based here in Africa. YouTube is also going to pay you from how much advertisers are willing to pay. Now, there are different, on this YouTube thing, there are different niches, and there are high paying niches also. Let's say the education niche, the how to make money niche, the finance niche, they have a high CPM. YouTube pay them more money than persons who might just be doing vlogging, entertainment, comedy. Because you might see all these comedy videos, comedy channels with a whole lot of views, and you be like, they're making the money, but the money they pay them is not really a lot compared to persons that have this how to make money channels, education channels. And most advertisers also focus on this how to make money niches. They pay a lot for those kind of content because they know that kind of content pulls a lot of crowd, so they are willing to pay a lot for those kind of educational videos than the normal vlog video. So those people are definitely going to make more money than other persons in this vlogging entertainment channel. Now, this payment also depend on the CPM and RPM. I'm going to leave the full meaning on the screen. Now, CPM means how much the advertisers are willing to pay, and RPM means how much YouTube is going to pay you from what those advertisers have paid. Because when the advertisers pay, definitely this is where YouTube are getting their revenue from. So when the advertisers pay, which is the CPM, they're actually going to take their own cut and then give you the RPM, which is what you're supposed to get at the end of the day, which is aside the revenue you get from your super chats, channel membership. That is the RPM. That is the amount stipulated that YouTube is going to pay you when they have taken their cut. I remember I said earlier that there are some niches that most advertisers are willing to pay more money than other niches. So the persons in those high paying niches, they're definitely going to get a bigger RPM because the CPM already is quite high. So you might be doing vlogs, you might be doing comedy, you might get a very large number of views, but at the end of the day, at the long run, the money is quite not well. Every income is something, right? Every income is something that you should really appreciate. But then compared to those other persons that might even have lesser views, but depending on their niche, they're going to be getting paid more than you. Then another thing that's also going to guarantee how much YouTube pays you is, do people watch your ads? So you might even be in this vlog entertainment channel and though you're monetized, but persons are not even watching your ads. Maybe you even have 1K views, 2K views, but persons are not even watching your ads. So how are you going to get paid? Like, if people are not watching your ads, that is why most at times when we get monetized, we beg on persons, please do not skip the ad, do not skip this is where our money is. But sometimes people end up skipping it because, I don't know, maybe they don't have any personal issue, but they just don't watch the ad. So how will YouTube pay you if people don't get to watch the ad? Someone might just have 500 views, a monetized channel, but have a larger amount of people that are willing to watch their ads, and somehow they might even get paid a higher amount than persons with over 1k views and people are not really watching their ads at all. So these are quite the reasons that, or the criteria that will guarantee how much YouTube pays per 1000 video. Remember I said earlier where you are filming from and also where your audience is watching from also guarantee how much YouTube pays you. Let me say maybe you're in Africa, but most of your audience are based in the US, most of your audience are based in the Europe. That will also guarantee a higher RPM for you. You get? So all these things are criteria that will determine how much YouTube is going to pay you per 1000 views, where you're staying to film, your location of filming, how much advertisers are willing to pay, and how many persons are willing to watch your ads. So all these things just sum up to the amount you're going to be paid at the end of the day. So not because I'm having 1k views it means that I'm getting a lot of money, I'm getting a lot of revenue. No. So that is why aside this, you don't really have to make YouTube your only source of income. You should have some things out there that you can also lay on, but instead also link your YouTube to get more audience for yourself. But make sure you also have businesses out. Make sure you're doing something else that brings a lot of income for you, because sometimes if you're just depending on YouTube, what's the law, you're on your own. You're on your own. So this is just how much YouTube is going to pay you per 1k views, depending on these three criteria I already mentioned. So if you're choosing a niche, you have to think twice. You have to know, okay, this niche I'm getting into, is YouTube going to pay me? Are advertisers willing to pay for this? Am I going to get a high CPM? Am I going to get a high RPM? These are things to put into consideration also, and whether they also fall in line with your passion, with what you really want to do, with what you won't be forced to come on the camera to do, and at the end of the day you're making your cool cash. Okay, so I really hope this explains a lot. This tells you a lot of how YouTube monetization goes, and we'll share this to other persons too, so they can see how these YouTube things run. And make sure you like this video, and I'll see you in my next one.